May the gods keep the wolves in the hills and the women in our beds.
Hey! Is this heaven? No. It's Iowa.
Good morning, Sexy Monkeys. Welcome back to Sky Gym Experience. I'm Ben. I hope you can see me with my camo. I'm not like hiding. I'm gonna talk about fucking honking horn. Man, neighbors are so loud. I'm talking about the Leprechaun franchise being rebooted by Lionsgate. Yes, this news came out 2-3 weeks ago, but I haven't got around to it, and I kind of want to give my 2 cents and where I think the franchise should go.
Your wife makes a fine pot of tea, Daddy me boy.
First off, let's talk about where we're at right now in this whole franchise universe. We have Warwick Davis. He did the first 6 movies. The original 1993 with Jennifer Aniston, which is just so bad is so good. I fucking love that movie. I was born in 1990. That came out in 93. I was 3 years old. Loved it. Then you got the sequel, which is okay. And the third one, he goes to Vegas. And that's when it starts to... But space, the fourth one. Him and Jason Hellraiser, they love to go to space. And then he goes to the hood 2 times. And the first one's not that bad. I mean, like it's... You can put it on at a party and have a few laughs. But no, it's still like a 4 out of 10. Then they try to reboot it with the Origins. Going to Ireland. And the Leprechaun just... I don't know what the fuck that was. I get it, they're going more toward the legend. You know, he's not... Because in Ireland, he's not just a little guy going around looking for a pot of gold. It's more of a creature type. I get that. But then they try to do this whole thing with the returns when it's kind of like a Halloween 2018 style where it's a sequel to the original where nothing else happened. Everything else is wiped away, so you just have the original movie with Jennifer Aniston, and then they had this one with the returns. We have Ozzy. He came back. I just dropped my pen. I don't fucking pick up. Ozzy comes back. He gets killed. And that's where we're at right now. So, and that one really tanked because that movie was... Just watch the fucking movie. I love the idea of it, but my God. So right now, what Lionsgate is doing is they are just looking for scripts. They're like, hey, if you have an idea, send a script in. Really, that's what that right now. They have no director. They have no writer, obviously. They have nothing. It's just getting the ball started. You know, you're making a snowman. You get that ball started. They're just getting it rolling. So, if you have an idea, send a script into Lionsgate and you might get lucky. You're wondering if Warwick Davis is going to be back. And the question is, no one knows. I would absolutely love to see Warwick Davis come back one more time. He stopped doing it because his kids. He didn't want to do it because his kids and his 2 horror. I totally understand that. But now his kids are over 18, I believe so. Because he himself, Warwick Davis, is 62. I would imagine his kid is pretty close to being 18, if not older. So there's a chance he could come back. And there's a chance Lionsgate, if done correctly, could really, like, not hit a home run. Like, it's going to be really hard for that. But you can still get a good, solid 7 out of 10 movie. We haven't had that yet. The original Leprechaun movie is a 6 out of 10 at best. It's so bad, it's so good. But it's a 6 out of 10 at best. It's just that simple. And I love that fucking movie. So the door is open for a 7 out of 10 movie. I'm not going to see 8 or 9 out of 10 for a Leprechaun. I'm not going to. But 7 out of 10? If done right, let's, for example, like, if we're just dreaming, like, what about Robert Eggers doing his style? You know, he did The Northman, the Witch, very possible. The dude that directed It, Chapter 1 and 2, Andy's the last name I cannot pronounce, and then, or just an unknown. But we have plenty of options what we can do here. We have that Halloween 2018 style. We can, like, they tried that already, but let's do it better. And with Warwick Davis, and let's get Jennifer Aniston back for once, because she has not come back since the original movie. She's kind of like the Johnny Depp of Nightmare on Elm Street. He was in the first movie, and even though he did die, he wants nothing to do with the franchise. I'm talking about like interviews, reunions, conventions. Like, good fucking luck getting Johnny Depp to come to a Nightmare on Elm Street thing. Question is, where is the location gonna be at? America? Ireland? Somewhere else? In the origins, they were in Ireland. So, I mean, it is possible. I don't know where I would go. Here's a couple of ideas I think we should do. Or they should do. Imagine a prequel to the original movie. Like, because you start out in the original movie with Warwick Davis being caught by O'Grady. What if the movie is about him in Ireland getting caught by O'Grady? Say it's like O'Grady, discovering the gold and blah, blah, blah. And say that actually a bunch of people had died and he actually, that was never talked about. There's one story there. Or you can have a movie where it's kind of like the Friday the 13th remake, the 2009, where the opening credits that were black and white was pretty much the first movie when Jason's mom gets killed. That could be just a black and white of Warwick Davis being caught in Ireland. And then, like in Friday the 13th remake, you have the opening scene that's like 23 minutes long. Have that be the whole O'Grady Leprechaun in the States. And then, Leprechaun gets out. O'Grady, puts him in that crate. And then O'Grady gets that heart attack. Just like in the first movies, that first scene. And then the rest of the movie is just like the original movie was. But better. We could do that route. And then just have a proper follow-up sequel to it to make it even better. Because that's why Halloween 2018, Halloween Kills, and I know Halloween Ends are going to be fucking amazing because they followed it up great with everyone. The crew, the cast, whole 9 yards. The more you bring back from the original movie, the better. So like Ozzy, he came back in the return movie, so he's available. Alex, the little kid, his last acting gig was 2009. And Nathan, the handsome painter, the last time he acted was 2015. So these guys are still alive, young, and active, and they can do this. Very possible. And if we get Jennifer Aniston back, I don't see why not. We just need a solid script, and they have to take it serious. All right, Section Monkeys, I'm done ranting. I am moving on to my next rant, which will be in a video somewhere around here. Check it out. Until then, I'll see you later.